So, we meet again. There comes a time during every series where a series must come to an end. And ladies and gentlemen, I think I can say with the fullest understanding that we have had the worst series ever going on Twitch or YouTube with our Tormented Demon Challenge. And today, I can finally say, with 100% certainty, that TD challenge is complete. There's our Dragon Shard that we've been looking for the past, I don't know, what has it been, 6 or 7 months now? It's been the most ridiculous ride that I think anybody could have ever, imagined. You guys who know the challenge know that we were set out to complete it by obtaining all the drops from the demons, be the Slice Shard, Lump, Claw, and Limb. So we finally finished it. It took us about 6 months, but we finally finished it. The Dragon Armor Shard was our last one. We ended up with like 12 claws, 15 limbs, 1 slice, 4 lump, and a shard or something stupid like that. But it's finally done. And we can finally move on from this bullshit. I mean, if you want to, we can always stream more TDs. I mean, that's just me saying it. But if you guys want me to, we can always stream more of them. I'm joking. We're never going back there again. Never, ever, 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 ever. It took us far too long to get that Dragon Shard, and I'm finally happy that it is complete. So, I will be selling this, and along with all the other drops, probably won't do it on video, but I just wanted to show you guys that I did get the Shard, and it is posted on Twitter, and I did get it like 4 days ago, and I finally got around to making a video about it. So I'm sorry for the delay on that one, but it took a little while to get to that. So it's been done for quite a while, and what we've now, since we've completed that one, we've actually been now moving on to the Clue Scroll Challenge, which, for those guys who are unfamiliar with it, I don't know how you would be, but there may be some of you who are. The Clue Scroll Challenge is obviously me setting forth to obtain 100 mil from doing Clue Scrolls. Mainly they're going to be hard and elite Clue Scrolls. I don't think, and I haven't done any easies or mediums yet, and I won't. I'm going to stick it to hards and elites. So we're going to try to get 100 mil from unique drops from hards and elite Clue Scrolls. Here's the tab so far, by the way, for anybody who is wondering. It is right around the 31 mil mark, around there. It might be a little bit lower because shit is crashing. But that is going to be our new challenge, which we've kind of already started, and we're already a little bit into it. But that is going to be what we will be focusing on now. From now on, no more TDs because it's done. We can finally say with ease and pleasure, TDs are done. It's about damn time. Feels good to say that. But, the shard has been quite ridiculous, and I know my friends, there's a couple of friends that I have that have completed the challenge over and over again before I even completed it once. So, congrats to them, and I made bank off it regardless, though. So, there's no hard feelings. I got a bunch of limbs, so it was all fine in the end, but it still took a while to get that final piece. So I do want to say thank you for everybody who did stick around for the whole entire TD challenge. That was quite ridiculous, and I do know some of you guys really did stick around and really wanted me to get the shard, and I already do have a bunch of congrats from everybody. I'd like to thank everybody who did say congrats, because thank you. It does mean a lot because it was a challenge that was just quite ridiculous, and I, to be honest, don't ever want to do it again, and I don't think I ever will, to be honest, because that's just not fun. We did the TD challenge because it was, my goal is to try to obtain all drops from RuneScape, essentially, not solo, but I'd love to get them, like, for myself, like, obviously get a, get a wand for myself, get a, there's like seismic, there's stuff like that. So that's essentially kind of what my series ideas have kind of been like, and that's something that I kind of continue in a way, but also obviously Clue Scroll is kind of like, get 100 mil for yourself from Clue Scrolls, but also if we get third aids, that completes that. So, that's my idea of challenges kind of always have been to obtain drops. I know the Clue Scroll one is a one that goes off a little bit, but it's actually a good challenge to begin with because it is a little bit unique. So, with the Clue Scroll challenge, obviously, like I said, it is with hards and elites, and this is the tab right now. I'm not going to click through it, but you guys can obviously see some stuff that's here. We have 3 Dragon Full Helm Ornament Kits. That's just ridiculous. And there are some quad items in here too, I believe. I don't know where they are. Right here, we have 4 Dragons that. It's just crazy loot up in here. And we do have actually 1 Fury Ornament Kit, which sadly is dropping in price. But what do you, oh my god, that's dropped another 500k. So, okay. So this is probably around like 25 mil now. Yeah. This is ridiculous. This is going down in price every time we look at it. It's not good. But it's about 30 mil worth of loot. And obviously the Robin Hood, that was our first loot, so that's kind of a cool thing. But, you know, that is going to be the challenge we're going to be doing from now on. TD challenge is complete, so this video is going to be me telling you this. Fuck TDs. We're never going back there again. It was so bad, and I really do not wish that upon anybody to have a challenge set forth like that. It was worse than Rune Shark's Godsword hilt thing there. Godsword set from scratch, they're still working on it. Well, maybe it's not worse, because they're still working on theirs, but either way, it was on par with that. It was getting a bit ridiculous, and we finally completed it. That's what I want to tell you guys. So we completed that. Onwards and upwards, new challenges. And obviously, guys, if you guys do have any ideas for new challenges after the Clue Scroll one is done, feel free to let me know. Because seriously, once the Clue Scroll challenge is done, I do have a couple of ideas. But I'd love to hear ideas from you guys as well to see what you guys can bounce around off me. And, you know, possibly, you know, just possibly give me another idea or something. Does he have a 30H kite challenge back? Oh, he's winning full 30H. Oh. Well, that needs a graphical update, I'll tell you that much. That's kind of weird. But if you, like I said, you guys, if you guys have any ideas, let me know, definitely. Also, in other news, we are at 100 mil Constitution and 100 mil, almost 101 mil rather, range XP. Both very close to 120. So once those are getting to 120, then I'm going to go do 120 Maze and at Glaciers. We probably see a lot of like boot drops, and then from Glaciers, I'm going to go add Glaciers again for 120 defense. So that's just a little bit of update on my account, what I'm going to be doing with it, essentially. So 120 range, 120 HP. This is Farmer Tom, who needs to get the fuck out. And eventually we'll get 120 defense and mage as well. So that's just something to look forward to with that. And also, those new capes came out today, which actually I got a couple of shards from. If you guys don't actually know, I'm talking about the new skill capes. I believe they're the master skill capes. They're going to be, there's 4 different categories, like the artisan, the gathering skill, the support skill, and there's something else I can't remember. But either way, supply or something like that, I can't remember. That's the gather. It's something like that. And when you train your skills that are past 90, that are 99, past 99, you have the chance of getting shards for each skill. You get these shards, you get 2 of them, you combine them, and then once you get other shards for that said category from said skills, you combine them into a cape. Which, the capes look... Oh, they look bad. I'm sorry. They're not that great looking. They're okay, but they could have been better. They're kind of... I don't know. I think they could have looked better, but that's just me. I'll get mine eventually. In due time, but you know, obviously main goal right now is to do the Clue Scroll challenge and, you know, get my 120 range up there. Obviously, I'll be doing Clue Scrolls from Glaciers as well. If I go to Glaciers with Mage, Clue Scrolls are plenty over there, Hards and Elites, so that should be quite interesting too. Also, that gave me a chance to actually do 120 Mage at Glaciers and stream that while doing Clue Scrolls and maybe do some boots and maybe do some of that stuff. But I think that's about does it for me, to be honest, though. Main points of the video. TD challenge is complete. Chalk that one up on the leaderboards and tell them to get the fuck out. New challenge is 100 mil from Clue Scrolls, which is not a new challenge, but it's a challenge that we had to put in place for a while, and we're at 30 mil out of 100 mil. 120 range, 120 mage, melee rather, 120 range, 120 HP on its way. After that will be 120 mage, 120 defense, and the new skill cape of mastery stuff has came out. So, with that being said, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for being there if you were there for the TD challenge for however long you were there. And please, please, please let me know if I'm doing a challenge that sucks again, because TD challenge was so bad. Thank you guys all for listening. Obviously, click that like button if you liked it, because that's what you do. Thank you, and I will see you guys later. Peace.